When it comes to this mythology, there's much to go around. Merlin's pal King Arthur and those knights sat in the round. Paul's now a local to old British folklore, but don't make a fuss. I was here to discuss from Beowulf, Green Man, and old Robin Hood. It's time for a special myth understood.
Ow, 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 ow.
Ow, stop it.
I'm a wolf.
Don't twist my arm. Hey, thanks for listening to another new generation of Mythunderstood with me, Paul Bianchi, and her, Sarah Oliver.
That's Sarah Oliver. Not the Sarah Oliver.
What?
I started giving my email out. Sarah Oliver.
No, you have to email her now. So we're here. It's actually the same day as the previous episode, and we're doing yet another mythology from the lands.
Important context for them to know.
Yes,
it's the same day.
It's the same day. We are wearing the same clothing items. In fact,
Not me.
I'm wearing.
I changed my underwear.
I forgot. Yeah, you did that.
Well, I don't like what that implies. Actually, I'm wearing the same underwear. No.
Also, exciting news. Who else is sitting here with us? But look, it's the man, the myth, the legend. It is Callum Fleming.
Hello,
Callum, my husband.
Yeah,
Who began, as many husbands do, as guests on the podcast that their husband hosts.
it is the articulated route to husbandry.
I know. I've married every other guest and divorced them. You guys made it.
Do you know what? Do you know what's funny is I was listening to an episode of Dungeons and Dragon Wagon the other day, and in that episode, because I was trying to see how many episodes of that I was on, and my assumption is that I was on every single episode. But there is one I was not on, and that was when I was in Scotland traveling with Sarah, and I met Callum.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, these podcasts are like little timestamps.
They are.
That's all they are. They're nothing else.
They kind of are our little diaries that 5 other people also listen to.
Yeah. And Callum, when you first met me and I told you about this podcast, what was your thought?
Well, I better start listening to it so that you'll date me. And I can talk to you about it and be like, look. And I think I posted to all of my friends and family who were like, you've never listened to a podcast before. You're very keen on this one.
Aww,
Yeah.
that's sweet. I always tell anyone I'm dating, please don't listen to me or watch anything that I do.
Paul demanded it. It was a requirement in the contract. It made me sign a contract so early.
You know me. I'm a shouter.
Extremely litigious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think another interesting thing that happened on that trip was that we happened to meet up with a couple of Mythfits on that trip, which convinced Callum that I was like actually like a famous person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In Glasgow.
Yeah.
It was a speakeasy.
Yeah, I
sort of
remember
bar,
that. Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my goodness, these 2 people are here and they know who this
Well, I
man
had
is
someone
in
recognize
Glasgow.
me in Edinburgh for your wedding week when we went to that one bar, and they're like, Sarah Oliver, and I was like, this doesn't happen, but thank you over in your little islands over
It's
there.
because
Thank
I
you.
shared it. I shared it
Yeah,
so much.
it's Callum's doing.
I'm the biggest advertiser. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You met on a trip, and now you're permanently on a trip living in.
And it's all because you got so sick on that trip that it gave me a reason to abandon you in a hotel room.
Imagine a world
and
where you
go on a
didn't
date.
have to talk about that every time you talk about your love story.
It's such a good intro. We're like, how did you meet?
Good for who?
Well,
Good for who? I'm the single one.
Our friends were very sick.
So the other thing that you've done for me in terms of your advertising is that Callum, upon meeting him, was very quick to tell me about the wonders of Edinburgh Fringe and putting up a show there. He had put up some shows there himself, and so he's also worked on the street team. Like he is a Fringe veteran, and I think it was really nice and necessary to to have your assistance Gladiatrix as I put that up.
Yeah.
Yes, whether I wanted to or not. I mean, I did. It was a wild summer, but yeah, I think it's definitely been probably the most successful show that I've put on at Fringe, or kind of worked people on at Fringe, and it was so nice to get back to stuff and do something more creative. 'Cause I think after the pandemic and getting an international husband, my kind of golden
From the international husband store.
who's the order?
It's on Princess Street.
Yeah. But yeah, I think after such a kind of good few years of just trying to focus on like making sure we're not totally broke and can pay the mortgage, it was like, oh yeah, nice to do something more creative again. And yeah, we had a really good run. I mean, like 14 and above 4-star reviews, 82% of our tickets sold. The stats, man.
Wow.
It went
I'm the
really well.
spats man.
Yeah.
Being a little bit study stat.
I thought you were gonna be parroting Taxman from the Beatles right then, and then
It was Scatman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, my mind went Scatman too.
Yeah.
We're scat people.
Okay.
I've always thought so.
Will we edit that out?
No,
No,
okay.
we're gonna repeat it a couple times throughout.
Jake's actually gonna add in a sound effect right there.
Oh no!
No.
I just want to say that Callum said Scatman 2, and nobody mentioned that sounds like Scatman 2.
sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Fringe was amazing, really good. I mean, the show did really well. We've already been kind of working on where to go next with it, so hopefully it'll be 2027 for a bigger kind of version of it. 2026 we might do like a concert version and kind of go around through the UK, try and get a cast album or some sort of concept album together. So yeah, if you like your kind of mythology sort of loaded with musicals, then follow Gladiatrix the musical.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, my lyrics are perhaps overpacked with Roman mythology references.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And perhaps one day I'll get to perform in it.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
You didn't say that with any confidence. Okay. I mean, you literally wrote a part for me, but he's like, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. You go to the casting sessions and we'll see what happens.
Wow.
I'm sitting on the couch right now.
Well, thanks for stopping by, handsome husbando.
No worries.
Thank you for sharing this, Paul Bianchi.
Yeah. Sorry I
world.
stole him to Scotland.
I'm
but
angry about it every day.
at least there's some cool mythology in Scotland. So, you can learn
Yeah.
more about that.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna move into some mythology now, and this one has a giant asterisk on it, this one is about the Holly King and the Oak King, and the reason I say it has an asterisk on it is that there's kind of a disclaimer with it, is that this is mythos that is so old and scattered that like no one's really sure about exactly where it came from.
What do you mean?
In that it was passed down mostly from oral tradition and no one really wrote anything down. And so it's just kind of thought of as generally evolving from Irish, Scottish, and Scandinavian tradition.
Oh,
but
okay.
like no one's quite sure. Like scholars, researchers can't really decide.
Well, I
on
will
it.
say when I was looking up, when I originally was thinking I might have time to lead, but it's so much better when you lead these and I just react anyway. So this worked out much better. But when I was looking up stuff, they were talking about how all of this shit was just swirled in a pot because of the Druids, because they went from area to area to area that still, practiced witchy pagan shit.
Yeah.
And we're like, listen to this and you won't believe this.
Yeah, I mean, one of the sites that I was reading from was very hard on Robert Graves, and said that he kind of like ruined it. And I was like, I don't know about that. It seems like he kind of like brought it to light. Basically, with the criticism of Robert Graves being that like he repopularized the concept in the 1940s and
Repopularized the concept of what?
Granted, I actually think I missaid that. That I think he was born in the 1940s. So when he came to of age where he became a popular mythologist, that he was popularizing it and then applying the archetypes to other mythologies, because he's like, this story of the Oak King and the Holly King is so old, and this rivalry can be applied to all these different, like the Green Knight and Jesus and Balor. Like that's how it evolved, and this is where it went. And the criticism being like, and now people like over apply this reference between of like every rivalry between people. So shame on you, Robert Graves, for doing that. And I'm just okay.
Now he's is he alive? He could still be alive.
I don't know. Should we look that up?
Let's find him on the podcast.
Let's see.
Dead or alive?
Let's see what he's up to. Let's see. Robert Graves.
Is he in the graves?
Does he have a TikTok?
He does all those challenges. God.
He died in. Oh no, I was right. It was so he came into popularity as a mythologist in the 40s. He was born in 1895.
But you're sure he's dead?
He died on December 7th, 1985. So the Oak King and the Holly King, long ago, before men or seasons, two brothers were born, perhaps to an unnamed, to my knowledge, goddess of the earth. One brother was radiant, splendiferous, and
just say hot.
And everywhere he went, he bloomed with life, sort of like Persephone leaving like the trail of flowers behind her.
So he's literally like a rose boy.
Yeah, a manic pixie dream boy.
Okay.
And he wore a crown of oak, a tree known for its strength, its beauty, and its noble presence. His brother is described, and this is important, as equally cheery, because every other description of him paints him as that he wouldn't be. And he knew that every light needed a darkness in order to because what is light without dark? How do we even know what light is without it?
Well, because we can see everything in it.
Sure. But we need that contrast. So with him came darkness and slumber, and trees would lose their leaves around him. He created cold spells, and animals would hide away in the warmth of their burrows and dens.
So he's seasonal depression.
he sure, but a cheery seasonal depression.
Yeah, how? Animals are running from him.
And he took for his crown a crown of evergreen holly. And it's important to kind of jump off here and talk about how like holly is like in Celtic mythology is like one of the most iconic plants for them. It is seen as one of the noble trees, and if you cut down a holly tree, you were not allowed to cut it down completely. And sprigs would be taken for decoration and protection of the home. Some would, but you'd have to like ask permission first, and sometimes
of the gods or what?
Of the gods of the land, and leave a piece of silver at the roots of the tree in thanks. Trees love money. They sure do. The scent of holly was said to get rid of jealousy and open up the heart. Some would put the leaves from a female holly tree under their pillows in hopes that they...
Female?
Yeah.
Tree with giant knockers. Okay, got it.
Yeah, like you've seen like the stalk of a tree before, and you're like, wow, that's a shapely tree.
I know Apollo used to.
Yeah, and
okay, I just looked up a holly tree.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And they're they would put the leaves under their pillows in hopes that they might see the future in their dreams. It's also worth noting that holly berries.
Halle Berry?
Halle Bailey. Holly berries were thought to represent the menstrual blood in Celtic pagan tradition, and evolved after the exposure to Christianity and the spread of Christianity to meaning the blood of Christ.
Same thing, yeah. When every month I go,
there's the blood of Christ.
There's the blood of Christ.
It's also worth noting that mistletoe, particularly mistletoe berries, represented semen in Catholic pagan tradition.
Huh. So when someone says, "Kiss me under the mistletoe," it's kind of a dirty little place to kiss.
Kind of, yeah. Specifically, it became it was the semen of the thunder god Tyrannus. Um, but
Oh, well, if it's his, then that's fine.
that's fine. Yeah. So
Oh, there's just some semen.
it. So I of course that's a rabbit hole that I went down because I
Love semen.
can't get enough of it. No, the thing that I like what I kind of fit together was I was like, okay, so a kiss is an intimate act. We kiss under the mistletoe. There's some sort of pagan symbolism of like semen, fertility.
I
Kiss
see
under
you
it.
at one of those cork boards with all these strings. A kiss isn't.
But what it kind of seemed like it evolved from more was that like that mistletoe came to represent like the family unit, the protection of the family unit. The people knew that semen was important in the creation of life, and so in the interchange of culture, like the Romans came up, the Romans were like, "Oh yeah, we love that semen. We love celebrating that.
Like, that's cute.
That's cute. Yeah, we're gonna hang that up in our homes, and that will sort of like protect the family unit." And by the time the Victorian era came around, that tradition was still happening, but it had evolved into like no one was thinking about semen anymore. But of course, it's the Victorians.
Yeah.
And instead, it was about like more about like a courting thing, and there were certain instances of it where it's like if you are a young woman underneath a mistletoe, whoa, watch out, you're gonna get kissed by a man, and it's bad luck to turn it down. And if and the number of kisses you will receive are equal to the number of berries that are in the mistletoe.
This is just some guy named Joe made this up.
Yeah.
Some fucking guy.
Classic
Goes,
Joe.
You know about the bad luck curse, right? If you try to push me away right now,
Yeah,
I get to kiss you 7 times.
that's a lot of mistletoe berries.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think if you want a lot of kisses, you would hang a lot of
Yeah.
berries on.
Now that I know, it's my apartment's going to be draped in them.
So yeah, that's a little far away from Oak and Holly over here. So but yeah, that's what happens to me when I do these research things.
Well, that's part of the deep dives. We like that.
Yeah,
We like to learn about.
I thought
all
you were
the-
gonna say part of my charm / insanity.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah. So both brothers ruled the land in harmony, although they did quarrel from time to time about the need of we need a little bit, like they were like interior decorating, like we need more light over there or more darkness over there. And
Millennial gray versus the maximalist eccentric style that's happening.
And this is why this myth is sort of hard to talk about, because it's like no one knows what caused their rift. It's not really clear, even in oral tradition, of like, because people stopped telling this myth over time. So like, there's not even like I don't know what caused their rift.
Then make it up.
Some say it was the beautiful goddess of the earth that loved them both.
Wait, that's their mom, right?
Well, yeah, but there's only 3 going on. Classic god goddess.
Okay. They always fighting over some bitch.
Yeah. Others say that the creation and the rise of humans is what drove the brothers into quarrel, because as soon as humans were around, the humans were like, "Oh, light, warmth, this is great. I prefer that to dark and cold."
Yeah.
And so I want to be in the court of the Oak King, because he's the cooler guy. And that stirred up a lot of jealousy in the Holly King.
I think you could probably find somewhere in the middle. They wanted a girlfriend, and a mom girlfriend, as all men do.
I mean, some truth there.
And they want to be popular. Sure.
So whatever reason, each day the brothers overstepped, testing the bounds of their range. Men loved the light, sunny days, and longed to stay in the court of the High King, the Oak King rather. And then they lent their support to the Oak King, and he grew more powerful because of this. He was their fertility god. He was their green man of the woods. And the Holly King, unsupported and alone, fled the lands for some time, and the world thrived in a continuous, unbroken summer.
Aw, poor little emo guy.
Over time, the people grew weary without death and darkness. If you can imagine, just getting tired of that.
Just Alaska, yeah.
Yeah. The plants
Sun all the time.
whose bloom that had once been celebrated was now commonplace. Like, oh yeah, those flowers just bloom all the time. That's fine. The eternal cycle of life and death was broken, and the Oak King
I'm okay with that.
was exhausted because he was just like
He's
always,
party all the time, party all the time.
yeah,
The real Charlie XCX of Ireland.
a constant Brat Summer. Wait, that's a different performer, is it?
No, it's the same one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. got
Okay.
it.
So this is gonna help our
This is-
audience.
Yeah, please tell
It's
me.
constant Brat Summer.
Okay, great. The Holly King watched from afar until one fateful day he returned. The two brothers met up, and this is where like the Oak King should have been like, "Oh, thank goodness you're here. I need to rest."
Yeah.
But instead, he's like, "No, I'm fine. I got it. I'm fine."
Did another line, did another bump, just like Charlie XCX kept going.
And the Holly King trying to help is like, no, I promise. I think the people are a little bit tired of this. I think that we need a little change up. Like they want their
Yeah.
family to die.
You don't have to do this 365.
Yeah, and their argument became a deadly battle, and they started fighting. But tired and spent from keeping the world green, the Oak King fell.
Yeah, I bet.
Very quickly. And his
You gotta sleep. He's been on a long bender.
Mhm. And then the crown of order passed to the Holly King, who made quick work, bringing steady death and decay to the lands and blanketed the world in snow. And the people, of course, were just like, "Whoa, no, this also sucks. This is terrible."
This might suck a little bit more than just
Yeah.
always having a tan.
Yeah. But some animals and like some people did enjoy it. Like, bears were suddenly like, "Oh, I love getting fat and hibernating. Like, let's do this more."
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that's kind of was fun about reading this, and it's not over yet, but I
The end. Death across the land.
Death Across the End,
Night, night.
the end, is that there is there's a festival, like a druidic festival that happens in Edinburgh,
I want to go.
and Callum and I went one year, and it just like I mean you've been there before, so the Arthur's Seat, the
Mhm.
big it's a big rocky mound in like mountain, not quite a mountain thing, plateau, I guess, in Edinburgh.
Yeah, it's like an area you can hike up and
Yeah.
oversee the land.
And you can see there's a big field, and then there's Holyrood Palace, and in that plain is where the festival was.
Oh, okay.
And all these people dressed in like their amazing druidic costumes.
You would be so good at that.
Lighting, carrying torches, and then they had a big procession to the center where they recreated the fight between the Holly King and the Oak King, and did some stage combat with big broadswords and fought each other and yelled, and it was fun.
This sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of people drank blood. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I didn't see any of that. I'm sure it happened.
But you know what happened.
Yeah.
They drank mistletoe, which is probably toxic.
Yeah. Drink that menstrual blood. And so all of the trees lost their leaves and were barren, except for the pine and holly trees, which reigned supreme. during that
Okay,
time.
and this is the Holly King
Yeah, this was during the Holly King's
played
reign.
by. So if the oak is Charlie XCX, then the holly is Lord,
Oh, of course.
because
Yeah.
you know that they had their tiff and then they did that duet together. Girls, so confusing.
Oh, I didn't know that they had a celebrity feud.
Not really. They were just like sick of being compared to each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the next episode of Mythunderstood will be a deep dive into Charlie XCX and Lord.
Well, because I didn't know there was any of that. Like, I know that they have that song together, but I didn't like. I just thought you were just like pulled the perfect
She is perfect
antithesis to be the Holly King. Yeah.
That's her.
So there are versions of this myth where the Holly King had killed the Oak King, and there's versions where he just kind of like
Did the sleeper the sleeper on him?
Yeah, like a sleeper hold that
Yeah.
put him to rest. And the battle was a plot between them to ensure the changing of seasons without the meddling of humans. But others say that it is like a death and resurrection thing.
So wait,
that
they're
occurs.
saying that these brothers planned this all along to do this in front of the humans, like a WWE or whatever it's called now.
Yeah, which is kind of
They came out, flames behind him, like, do you smell what the Holly's cooking?
I mean,
It's death.
and that's kind of how the festival was presented.
I like that more. I like that that the Oak guy was like so fucking tired of this nonstop bender with these humans, and
Yeah.
he's just like, bro, you have got to come out, please, dude. And he's like, you got to make it worth it for me.
Yeah, and then that's the
Like, I'll only do it if I get the upper hand. Like, absolutely.
yeah.
Okay, so that's the fact now.
So either way, or just that way.
I said it's a fact now.
Yeah. During the winter solstice or the Yule, when the Holly King was at the height of his power, he was surprised or fake surprised to see his brother alive and well.
What?
The Oak King had risen after a raging battle and then emerged victorious. So then the Holly King was defeated, and the Oak King went right back to work bringing spring
This is
and
a
life back to
brilliant-
the world.
This is a brilliant plot that they created. When you're sick of partying with the people,
Mm-hmm.
just come out and fake fight me.
Each year, when the other was at its strongest, the Oak King or the Holly King would emerge and battle for the crown. And you might be asking yourself, why wouldn't they choose the night when the other was at his best to battle? Like, surely that would be a more exciting fight. But no, that's
not how seasons work, baby.
That's not how they work. Yeah. Some legends actually shift the time of the battles. They'll put it at like different parts of the year, like mid-spring or mid-August, as opposed to like midsummer or because like
solstice.
Yeah, so like because I think in those it's like more of a clear definition of like where you're seeing
Oh yeah, the
like,
leaves.
oh, he just lost, and so now, but like the theoretical original version of this is being like, no, you can tell in the summer solstice and winter solstice, like the beginning of the losing of strength, like
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Don't you feel like the Holly King is just forever stronger in those areas though? Because it is dark and stormy and much more often than it's
That is
whereas
true.
whereas the Oak King is victorious here in Los Angeles, to the point of I'm exhausted of it always being fucking sunny.
Yeah.
Not that I like daylight savings time at all. I like this time of year. It would be great if it wasn't dark at 4:45 p.m.
It is true. People ask me all the time, like, what's the isn't it hot in LA all the time? And I'm like, it is, but there's like a nice breeze until to me the worst month of the year is September.
Yeah, September sucked.
It's always like stagnant. And
Well,
like,
and then it does get cold in the winter.
Yeah.
Like I have had to wear layers.
I've had to wear a hoodie.
Am I in a tank top right now?
You sure are.
Okay. Thank you, Oak King.
The last bit of this, because there's really not that much more to this, is there's thought that the origins of Santa Claus come from the exchange and evolution of lore about the Holly King. The Roman pagan concept of Befana, who's a friendly gift-giving witch.
Oh, I want to learn more about her.
And of course the Germanic Saint Nicholas, like it's like a fusion
Yeah.
of all those things.
Well,
but
again,
like,
the Druids did this. They
Yeah.
were passing stuff around like a STI.
yeah, well, okay,
And
That's
probably passing those around too.
No, so Bafana, I read, or La Bafana, I read about her. She, it was, like post, Holy Roman Empire. The idea was that there was this like, cranky old woman who was like a classic witch who found out about the birth of Jesus and, was like warmed like to her like cold heart
Oh,
about like the idea of like this like god king child being born, and
okay.
so she like hopped on a broom and like classic witch style like flew over to
Bethlehem?
yeah,
Oh,
and gave
They
and,
leave that out of the nativity.
and yeah, you know the so yeah, next time you build your nativity scene, three wise men and
One crone flying in the sky.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, and she is still kind of celebrated to this day. Like you can see like people install a La Bafana in there.
Wait, I love that.
Yeah. So
Happy La Befana to you.
yeah. But yeah, that's basically the story of the king and the Holly King. It's like it's so it you know, because of course my introduction to the mythology is Greek, that like the you know that whole story of Hades stealing Persephone and
Mhm.
Demeter falling into sadness and creating the winter, like that has so much chronicled detail that can be like filled in, and I wish this had more.
To stop shitting all over this amazing.
I'm not shitting over it. I just wish there was more of it.
No, I think it makes great sense. Oak guy, Charlie XCX,
Mhm.
Holly guy,
Mhm.
Lord.
Lord.
And did they come together for a remix to squash the feud? They did. And they did it twice a year,
That's true.
just like these girls do at Coachella. Seasons. Sometimes it's confusing to be seasons.
Seasons. It's so confusing to be seasons.
Oh, I've been going hard. I've been on a fucking 180-day bender. I'm so fucking spent. I can't do this anymore.
Hey, brother.
Hey, oh my god, it's Holly.
Yeah. You know what we should do.
Oh, fucking tell me. I need you to take over.
We need to have a little concert.
That's right.
And
In this concert, would you mind kicking my motherfucking ass?
I would fucking love that, bro.
Seasons.
It's so confusing to be seasons. Question about that.
Mhm.
What nationality is Charlie XX?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's whatever I just did. She's just British, but I.
Oh, she's British.
Yeah, I lost my fucking mind and I couldn't do an English accent.
Because
She's very cockney though.
because I was trying to channel.
Lord, who's like New Zealand.
She's New Zealand, but I failed at that.
No,
But-
here's the thing. They need to listen to what we just did and alter it because that was beautiful.
That was perfect. So I have a friend named Emma who's from New Zealand, and sometimes because New Zealand's a Commonwealth country, New Zealand falls into like, or Emma's experience is very similar to Callum's in terms of like being British-ish. But then other times, because New Zealand is like a colonized country, her experience is more like my American experience. But every once in a while, and these are just wonderful moments, she pulls out something so out of like Kiwi left field that I have no idea what she means. And my favorite of all time has to be when she said like, "Yeah, you want to go out? You want to drink piss?" And we're like, "What do you mean? Like, do you mean get pissed?" And she's like, "Nah, yeah, drink piss." And we're just like, no, we don't want to do that. But yeah, I guess piss is just what they call really cheap beer.
Yeah. And also it was what I was hoping we would do later
Well,
without knowing that it was beer. Let's go drink piss.
sounds like a plan.
Well, it's been fucking lovely doing this again. And I hope that all of our listeners put the weight of their steel boots onto both of our necks to keep doing this. Because we can figure it out. We can do it. I believe in us.
I believe in us too. And from all of us here at Mythunderstood, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy
A
Holidays,
happy holiday.
a Happy New Year, and a Happy Yule, because this is that time.
And a happy Boxing Day.
Happy Boxing Day.
Anything that you are celebrating, we just want to be there with you.
Just have a happy day.
Just have a one good fucking day. I know I'm trying to.
Jake, are you with us? Is the voice of Jake here?
Hi, yeah, I could be here.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to our nonsense, and for just being an all around great guy.
Oh, thanks. On behalf of all of the Mythfits, thank you guys for making this happen. I know that your schedules are very, very, very busy when you visit ye old Los Angeles and you get pulled in a billion directions. So on behalf of all the Mythfits, I want to say thank you. I'm sure they are all very appreciative that we got this fun little, 2-part special 2025 holiday extravaganza. It will only spark more emails, I'm sure.
I pray.
Because they come in droves. But you know what? You know what I want to say really quickly? Also, shout out to everybody who are new listeners. So many people are still finding
Are you
the
serious?
show. We get a lot of emails of
Aw.
people who are like, "Oh, I just discovered this show. I listened to all 3 seasons."
Are you kidding?
And they're like, "When's it?" They said that they were going to do another one. When's it coming back?
Aw, hi,
so-
new cuties.
So thanks to everybody. And, if anything, let this little 2-part special be a glimmer of hope that there's always Mythunderstood to come in some shape or form, even if I
die.
our great tier, even if Sarah dies, we will just use like one
You
of the
AI me.
holograms, like
Oh
Tupac.
yeah, you can AI me.
Sure.
I do think that I've had a lot of messages on Instagram, and my response to people asking about like is it true that you're gonna do new
Is it
episodes?
true?
Is it true? I've heard.
We
And-
always send them back and forth to each other. You ask Paul.
Well, it's like mom and dad. Ask your mother. Ask your father.
I'd love to.
I do think that's the genuine response has always
Right.
been like there is a genuine want and desire to,
Yes.
and I just think that it's. I mean, we all.
It's not impossible. We don't live on different planets. We just got to make it happen.
Yeah.
It's doing it for the first time
It's tough.
across
Yeah, it's tough.
oceans. We can do it. Yeah.
But again, I just want to say thanks. I want to second Paul's statement. Hope everybody has a fantastic holiday season. I hope everybody has a lovely 2026 as they bring in the new year. On behalf of all the Misfits to our hosts, once again, we miss you guys.
Yeah.
We miss you guys.
We miss you, Mythfits. We love you.
Night night.
Night night.
Thank you for listening to this 2-part Mythunderstood special. Please continue to follow and keep in touch. You can find us on all the social media at Paul Bianchi, Sarah Oliver, Jake Lloyd Bacon, Callum Alexander Fleming. Also, be sure to find Gladiatrix the Musical. And as always, MythunderstoodPodcast.com for all things Mythunderstood.
It's Dragon Wagon.